hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So time come out with another video. I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of Hollywood hot topics before I get started. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, I wanted to give a quick update on the whole Toyko Toni situation. She is claiming that this Twin Hector dude is lying. She feels like Twin Hector is just basically trying to frame her as to looking like a 304 because she's claiming that the pages that sent those pictures were not her. Now, upon looking back at them, I will say those look like live pictures, like videos from an Instagram live or screenshots from an Instagram live. It still doesn't make it right because why are you showing Punani on Instagram live? You might as well put it on the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So it still isn't the most innocent looking for Toyko, but it does prove that he might have been telling a fib. Now, she went live and put a whole diss track song of her own against him because he dropped a diss track. Now, y'all know Miss Toyko is good for her raps. She did a rap against Karlissa, but this time she decided to go for a slow jam. So let's listen to it with my vocals added onto it.
Talking about Toyko Toni. Sent this nigga some news, yo. This nigga is lying. I hope this nigga was dying. I swear I ain't lying. If I am, take me on flying. This nigga was out. But you know what that's about. Love.
Okay, so she decided to go for a slow version. Okay, so she also has some stuff to say about Twin. What's crazy is this nigga looks somebody that I know, and it freaks me the fuck out. It scared me when I see this picture. I said, ooh. Listen, y'all ever seen somebody online and y'all think it's somebody y'all interacted with in real life? And then when you realize it's out there, you're like, oh, thank God, right? That's the same effect I had with this dude. I was like, oh.
I sending naked pictures. Why would I send naked pictures to somebody that I despise and hate, someone that was dating my daughter? Do that make sense? See, the conspiracy, you can't do it. We know what that is. You'll be okay. Can't get no clout. You want something from me. You won't get it. No, sir. No, sir. If I sent that, can they send it from my phone number? And what naked pictures? I don't do naked pictures. My husband can't get naked pictures. No naked videos, no nothing. I don't do naked. I don't do naked. Yeah. So you think I'm gonna sit up and argue with a nobody ass nigga that I know is that fuck radio solo radio? Did I know was a fucking my daughter?
Oh.
Did I say I would come in and drag your ass out the house, you demon? I'm gonna send him some naked pictures. Okay, I hope he enjoyed them. Yeah, because that means you've been wanting to see me. I mean, you went somewhere in the archive. A naked picture. Where did it?
My whole thing is, why did he wait to use this for Mad Day? So that shows me that you had these in your archives. Like she said, you had this in the clutch. I more so believe in Toyko. You know why? The pictures looked like they were sent from someone else. Because look, you see the comments on here? Yesterday when I talked about this, that's one thing I didn't detail. There were comments in that live, and Toyko changes pages a lot. And apparently, the page that sent it had not that much followers. So who knows? It could have been Toyko or not. But just based off of this, with it being on live, I just feel like it was one of those drunk nights that Toyko had. A fan screenshotted it, pretended to be her, and is sending it over. Okay. Now she had some more stuff to say about Twin.
Why would I send you nude pictures? I don't do nude pictures. When I was 25. The fuck? Who makes a bit? Who makes a video after making a video so that it can go up? What made you want to use my name? Bad move. How long you think this is gonna last? One more day? Okay. Boy, take your shitty drawers on. My daughter showed me those stripes in your drawers. You're nasty.
Not stripes. She's talking about zebra stripes. I'll never eat the cakes the same.
You don't clean up. She had to get you a bus ticket to go home. Come on, bro. You and your brother killed your paid sister-in-law. Let's talk about that. I'm down. Why would I? Maybe you should ask my daughter what I used to say about you. Maybe you might retract your statement. 1, I told her you eat balls, drink COME for a living.
My whole thing is that part confused me. COME? You mean CUM? That's the problem. Like, I don't get that.
You walk like a sissy. You hold pocketbooks better than she do. Ooh. You sit on the passenger side. You have to wait for the nanny to come clean the toilet behind you. Yes, before she sits down. You didn't know that either, did you?
Okay, and then the text messages that I read yesterday were shown. I just feel like this whole situation, from his twin Hector's point, is giving clout. He wanted some traction towards his music, and I think he's getting it. Now he dropped a new rap and a new diss against Mrs. Tokyo, and it's called Miss Toni. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. It's you, Miss Toni. Okay. Now, it was a video where there's a lot of clown masks put in to represent Tokyo. You have the women coming in, having, trying to have intercourse with twin Hector. He's walking around rapping. The song is trash. Like, I'm going to tell y'all that. I'm not going to even play it because I don't even want to. We're not going to do no revenue on that thing. The song is trash. Hot garbage. So clearly he was using Tokyo Toni for trash. I believe Tokyo more than him because it's just not adding up. And randomly putting this out there like this is giving cap. This is why Blac Chyna was so important for her to have that spiritual break that she did have and go seek help and do what she had to do, because goddamn, like, imagine having to deal with all this type of stuff on a constant basis. That's the type of stuff that would literally break and tear you down. So thank God that she was able to sort of separate herself and get that healing that she needed. Even though it did come across as performative, it's actually not, because she was able to keep it up and keep up, staying separate from the toxicity since she went down that journey. So shout out to her for keeping that up to herself, because this type of stuff would be something that would trigger her. Okay, I believe Blac Chyna though. All right. Now, let's get back to another toxic man, Karlissa. Karlissa, you guys, has been told to shut up by Jaidyn Alexis. Jaidyn Alexis tweeted, Karlissa, for the love of God, shut the F up. Right? Now, Karlissa did reply back to this in a series of Instagram stories. Since John has been locked up, she's been posting old throwback pictures. Apparently and allegedly, he's been rumored to be sentenced for about a year. So that's just the rumors that are out there. Of course, it's not confirmed, but a year to me is long. Although it may seem short to us, behind the bars is long. But hey, we'll see what happens when he does end up getting sentenced. I post all throwback pictures. He said, girl, you don't even believe in God. What you could have said was, you was right. If I love him, I definitely should have not popped off in no club knowing he on probation. When it's your son, you take that advice. How you hollering for the love of God ain't never even been baptized. Now it's for the love of God. She should have came with something funnier. You should have been like, girl, you were better off yelling for the love of Ray J. Javon know who the Son of God is because I taught him. As of last summer, he had no clue. Like I said, you take your advice for the love of God. God heard you when you asked for the last laugh. And she said she ain't call me no liar, so who needs to shut up? This is why she replaced him with a lookalike. So Jaidyn recently has been spotted out with it looked like a stud to me. I'm sorry. It did look like a stub version of Blueface. That's all I'm gonna say. It did look like a stub version of Blueface. Okay. They said, imagine spending your 27th birthday. Mind you, he got arrested. His birthday is about to literally come up very, 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 very soon. Imagine spending your 27th birthday behind bars for a baby mom that got a girlfriend, kissing in front of your kids, hollering to your mama to shut up for the love of God. Okay, this is an oxymoron. One thing about it, if you want me to take Junior to see him, Krishan, I will, because I know you can't go. Now, Karlissa, you didn't have to throw that in there. Come on now. You just reminding Krishan that she's a criminal. Like, fuck. Now, one thing about you could expect with Karlissa, if she not gonna spill, if Blueface and Jaidyn and them not gonna spill the tea, Karlissa gonna spill the tea, and that's what we love about Karlissa. I just feel like Karlissa, though, you've low-key done your son an injustice because you constantly justify a lot of stuff that he does, and you baby him and enable him. That's why he goes through and does some of the stuff that he does because he's been enabled all of his young life. Now, I will say in this situation, if that were the case that his probation got violated because of the whole Jaidyn situation, I would say it's a little bit his fault and her fault too, because although she did pop off on that stage from that video angle, he ended up pushing her into the crowd. So you got to take accountability for that part, Blueface. So at the end of the day, it's not all on her. It's a little bit on Blue. Now, with the whole Rock situation, I don't know specifically what she could have done to put him behind bars. Now, Karlissa didn't go into specific details about this exact situation, but we'll see. Karlissa says, in a bunch of comments going back and forth between people, shout out to BlueGirls.club, he said they didn't get him a charge. He got him a charge. Karlissa says, Bibles say bad company corrupts good character. He definitely could have picked better character, especially on probation. Now that I do agree with. All right. Now, one thing also I wanted to talk to you guys about is this girl. I call you daddy because you know. Her name is Bonnie. She was on Blue Girls Club. I don't know where the fuck this girl came from. It's been a long period of time when we ever heard from her. And I feel like she clout chasing off of Blue's name and Krishan's name. And you better tread lightly because Krishan is going to be going through a lot with Blueface gone. She did this interview with No Jumper where she basically talked negatively about Krishan and all the stuff Krishan did, which if y'all watch Blue Girls Club, shout out to my Twitch streamers. Woo woo! We watched it back. For the girls that never watched it on Twitch, make sure you guys go to my Twitch and subscribe and follow. Their relationship, of course, on the show, Krishan bullied her. I'm going to just say that. Krishan bullied the shit out of that little girl. Okay? But after the show, they became kind of friends or whatever. Krishan would watch her son, you know, and apparently they were signed, allegedly, under Blue's label. So they all worked together, whatever. But as Blue and Rock got closer, they kind of threw Bonnie. Since they put her to the side, you know, she wasn't too happy. And lately she's been doing interviews, kind of like a press tour, kind of bashing Rock. I don't know what her goal is to kind of, I guess, get Rock's attention. But apparently Krishan's makeup artist attacked her during this interview.
I don't like that she played in my face and like how she would try to be funny and like the pointing the gun at my son and all that weird shit. That's weird to me.
Okay, stop. Okay.
Why are you interrupting my interview?
Guys, stop.
Because I'm Krishan's makeup artist.
Okay.
I've been
Oh,
doing
no,
her
no, no,
makeup.
no. No.
Stop.
Hey,
Stop it.
Sit down.
Ruby had better acting than that. You mean to tell me you want us to believe that? What the fuck was that? Like, that was to me insane. The fact that y'all think we gonna believe that is sorcery.
I don't like that she played in my face and like how she would try to be funny and like the pointing the gun at my son and all that weird shit. That's weird to me.
Okay. Stop. Okay.
Why are you interrupting my interview?
Guys, stop.
Because I'm Krishan's makeup artist.
Okay.
I've been
Oh,
doing
no,
her
no, no,
makeup.
no. No,
She-
no, no.
shit like that. You
Stop.
Hey,
Stop.
hey,
Hey. Stop it. Sit down.
My whole thing is what makes it look so staged. Why you gonna run up in there and run back? What are you, a quarterback? Like, girl, bye. Like, to me, this is too thirsty for me. At this point, Krishan is at a point where, which, like I said, I'm never gonna be a Krishan stan because I feel like there's so much more she could have done with her career this whole period of time that she's been famous. But let's not sit here and act like this girl, ruined your life. That's one thing that I feel
don't
like
like
Ronnie's
that.
doing on these little press I've seen her do lately. She's acting as if Krishan and Blueface altered the gear of her life, as if she wasn't in charge of it, as if she got blackballed from every LA event or something. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it's actually super, super thirsty. Krishan has not replied back to this. I do not think that was Krishan's makeup artist. It couldn't have been, because the girl's hair was perfectly coiffed when the wig got snatched. So how the fuck did she have a perfect braided ponytail under a wig for it to get snatched the way that it did? Sharp, okay? Did you know this was going to be staged? Because you were laughing and kikiing too. Please don't let no jumper in your podcast become performative the way that this was, because that was embarrassing. Super embarrassing, actually. Okay? I do feel like Blueface going to jail will kind of change some stuff around depending on how Krishan and Jaidyn react to it. I feel like this is Krishan's time to kind of move on, but she probably won't. I'm not going to sit here and be like, she will, because she won't. I think even if she won't move on, this will be the main time to really focus on her career musically and as an influencer, because I think that if she doesn't, by the time Blueface comes back, he's going to be in his bull and she's going to be distracted by him again. Now that he's behind bars, you have no reason to be distracted by him, because he won't be able to do anything that he could in the outside world. Ain't no effing bitches, okay? Unless he got a bottom in there. All right? That's the only way. Now, Jaidyn, on the other hand, I feel more bad for her than Blueface. Than Blueface and Rock, because his kids with Jaidyn are old enough to really understand how this could impact them. 1 year may not seem like a lot, but that's just the estimated time that he might get. He might end up serving more time. So that frame of time, those kids are going to remember that, and they may resent him, especially Javon. We've seen how sometimes he sort of acted out in public, just being frustrated. So who knows how he's going to take this. So I really feel bad for Jaidyn than anything. Karlissa needs to stop adding salt to the wound, because, girl, regardless if it's their fault or not, it's not going to change ish. He was wilding besides some of the stuff that they would involve himself in. The whole Soulja Boy situation, he could have ended up in jail behind that. Bad vs. Wild, apparently he was acting crazy on there. There's been countless of stuff that he was doing that could have gotten him in trouble besides the Jaidyn and Rock. Okay? Now, Joseline. Where Joseline been at? Do it like it's your birthday. Apparently, you guys, she's off of Zeus. I heard this a long time ago. I just never said it on here. I heard at the reunion, she, like, even at the end of the season, basically, they knew that, like, it's a wrap for the cabaret. So she's decided to make up and come up with this new concept called Dancing Freaks, okay? Now, I done said something similar to this, like, I think on a video or something. The only thing I don't like that she's going through with this, the concept is great, right? But I feel like she's targeting the wrong audience. She's getting straight dudes, alleged straight dudes to do this show, and it's targeting women. I feel like she should have gotten gay strippers and targeted the gay community. And the reason why is that would have created more of exciting reality television. These straight dudes ain't gonna be fighting like that. That's the only issue I have with this show. I just feel like they're not going to get into it that much. Straight guys get over stuff very easily. Some of them are petty, but most of them usually get over things very quickly. So had it been the Raws fighting, you know, over who can make the biggest bag, I think that would have created a lot more of an audience than this, you know, male strip show that we're getting. Now, she previewed a little bit of it on here, y'all.
And I know everybody is ready for the dancing pricks, ain't y'all? Ladies, I want you to scream!
Ooh. Now, I don't know about those big W cakes and those glitter tights. I will say that. Hopefully YouTube doesn't have a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. But I am going to be tuning in and covering it if it does come out. Apparently, this isn't going to be on the Zeus network. She probably might pitch it to Zeus. I heard that her and Carlos King are working on this together, or Carlos King's supposed to be helping her with something. I don't know if it's about this specifically. But I could see the show being on like a TLC, like a television type of network. Because I feel like when it comes to Zeus, they try to target the drama of it all. Not really the shock value, but the fights and the drama of it. So I don't feel like this show would have a whole lot of fights and a whole lot of thumping on it, okay? Let me know what you guys think about some of these topics down below. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.